No heat. No heat. All night. You better not say anything to those people. Well, bro, you have me sleeping in a cold fucking basement. Even though you make the first call early in the morning for them to come fix some shit. Like, to them, when you say, I'm going to say some shit, they think, you're going to yell and get all angry. I'm going to just say to them, what took you all day, bro? Like, that guy's is he a good worker? He delivers the gas and can't light a pilot light? Like, I know if that was me, I wouldn't have a job the next day. And then it just made me feel like a dickhead. Thinking, like, I should be able to light the fucking pilot light. And then it just made me start spiraling about my life. Like, why do I have to deal with other people's incompetency? Well, you could have taken initiative and learned this and do that and bro, it doesn't matter at this point what they say. In my opinion. Forget about being fake and gay. A lot of those people are fucking gay. You know, like, they're fucking annoying. They're fucking losers and they're fucking assholes. That's usually what happens when you're fucking gay, right? You go fucking assholes. Cause I gotta get in my Bugatti. Like, bro, that's toxic. That is toxic. A real dude knows how to handle the environment and the elements. And even if he can't work it, he knows how to survive. He knows how to last long enough, right? Or die. What are these people gonna do? They're gonna steal your shit. They don't know how to survive. If something bad happened in the world, they would try to steal your shit. They would steal your girl, they'd steal your car, and they'd steal your supplies. Better have a loyal girl that won't fucking run from you, bro. But then they wonder why. Yeah, wonder why I'm that way. Like, bro, I don't trust you, broads. When do I get to blame that person for making me that way? About it. I don't trust y'all worth a goddamn, bro. I don't trust you motherfucking bitches. Why would I trust you bitches with a fucking thing? You could barely be trusted on your own. Why would I trust you with a phone? I wouldn't trust you with a doobie, a phone, or behind a fucking steering wheel. Why would I trust you blowing my bone? Like, leave me alone. You're fucking disgusting. And then they make you feel horrible about yourself. For not wanting it. Like, I don't want that, bro. Okay. But when I tell you why, you're gonna get all upset. Act like I'm trying to hurt your feelings. And then you call me gay if I tell you no. If I say no to you enough times, you're like, brah, brah, brah. It's a demon, bro. They act like saying, bah, bah, your fucking attitude is gonna make me, want what you have? You think I'm gonna want what you have after that? You think I'm gonna want what you have after that? Like, in reality, you think I'm gonna want to do anything with you? I am very used to just pushing that button and making that get hot. This is crazy. Like, bro, this is the same time last night. Yesterday morning. I was like, oh, the shit don't work. Sitting here cold all day, bro. All fucking day. Based off what? Somebody else's mistake? So that's why America's gonna collapse, bro. You're relying on people to bring you where you at, to get you where you need to be, or to give you supplies, and then they're incompetent. It's incompetency, bro. What if it was a below freezing night? Like, I call you in the beginning of the day. I call you in the beginning of the day to come assist me, And it's not like I never paid, right? If I was somebody that never paid or whatever it could be, I could see you neglecting me. You ever wake up from shivering? Like, bro, I've done this my whole life with this weird condition that you need to have me in. Even though it's not your fault, right? Back then it was. And it reminds me. A lot of shit reminds me of the way it was, the way I had to be when I was a kid. Except now, I ain't crying for my mommy. You know what I'm saying? You're a fucking prick. I don't care if you get offended by the word bitch or cunt or fruit ball or loser or baby boomer or millennial. I don't care, bro. I really don't care what you get offended by anymore. You literally get offended by everything, right? These people. They get offended by everything. I'm not allowed to get offended by a fucking dog barking at me for no reason. Think about that. You know, I could have worn this the next day if I didn't go sleeping in it. Because I didn't do much. I know, you rush. You rush to excitement. You rush to judgment. You rush to do things you probably shouldn't do. You rush everywhere you go. They rush. It says 0 people watching, but I'm getting all reactions. It's technology. Trust it, bro. Oh, now it's reading. I literally just put a camera on so I'm not screaming, you know? Because what I want to do is scream and wake up. I'm fucking cold. And it's like the whole shit. Like, I feel like an idiot for not knowing how to let... Bro, if I could do it, why wouldn't I do it? If I can't do it and there's a risk of something happening, why would I do it? I don't want to cause damage. That's this fucking world we're in, bro. Well, that means more than anything. Is it liable? do you have liability for that? Very frustrating. It's very, very frustrating to be in this world sometimes. When nothing really works the right way, but you have to be appreciative of it anyway. It's just weird to me, you know? Like, nothing really works, but you want me to sit here. Oh, hooray! You're so awesome! I'm so free! I've been saying that since I'm a kid, bro. Yeah, free to go fuck yourself. You know, free to go do what you want until you're homeless. You're gonna end up homeless. Like, you know how many times I heard this type of shit? Do I get to blame them for it? If I've been working the whole time, they're the reason why I worry about homeless people. It's all they did, bro, is make me worry about homeless people. From doing that to me, from putting that on my mind like that. It's all they fucking did, was make me worried about homeless people. God knows that about me. I'm not looking for blessings so I could take care of myself and be well-to-do. I've been looking for a blessing to help you. Like, I want to be able to help people. God knows that about me. I don't want to just eat your food and take advantage of you and be a mooch. I used to get tired of hearing that shit. Like, a mooch of what, bro? Mooching what, bro? Mooching what? What am I begging you for? You know, mooching what, bro? That's what I always felt like saying. Like, a mooch of what? What am I mooching you for? What are you talking about? You know, you shouldn't just be able to say things without any recourse or proof or anything. You shouldn't be able to do that. I know, it's like, God forbid you have integrity and do things out of love. You know, God forbid, bro. You serve a dollar bill and I don't. That's what the problem is. Yeah, I use money as a tool, and you kind of need it to live, but it's not my God, you know? Money can run out. Some people are so poor that's all they have is money. You never heard that saying? I know I have. That's why I said it. But it's true. Oh yeah, they don't really want to fuck with you. And I get it though. Because I felt like that about people too. Like, they don't really want to fuck with me. And then when I start saying it, they get offended by it. They're like, why don't you think anybody cares? Because I say it till I got gray hair. I say it till I got no hair. I say it everywhere. And you act like I'm not fucking saying it. You act like I've never said it. I don't mention it and whatever it could be. You act like I'm just trying to talk about it on the internet. I never said it to you privately first. Right? You never... I'm just airing out my dirty laundry. All this type of shit. You know? That's what I know about it. Like, bro, I've been up for an hour already. You know? You don't get to just tell me about myself constantly. Like, for what reason do you get to tell me about myself? Seriously. Like, what's the reason you get to tell me about myself? Still trying to figure this out. Like, why do you get to tell me about myself, but I can't say shit about it? Oh, that's right, 'cause they're fucking evil. That's right, they're fucking evil. Fucking daddy. Fucking daddy. Fucking daddy. Those are the people you need Google for, you know? Like, you need to explain it using Google. Otherwise, you're a liar. So wait, aren't you a liar? Because I really didn't need Google to tell me. You're lying to yourself, you're acting like I don't know anything, and then I need to ask Google just to prove it to you, even though I already knew it. You literally wasted my time. That's just what I say about it. Like, you love to waste time, and I don't. You know? You love to waste money and time and energy and love and all this type of shit. You like to spend money when you don't have to or when you don't need to. There's no need, there's no excuse, there's no reason. You know, you just want to go somewhere. It's not like it's cold down here and I don't want to eat in the cold. I'd rather eat outside if I had to eat in the cold like this. Because at least I'd be outside with the air and the sun and all that type of shit. And hey, the benefit of eating outside when it's cold is there's no bugs bothering you. Believe me, bro, I know. I know. It just makes you wonder, you know? A lot of stuff. A lot of things make you wonder. Like, they could click icons about laughing, love, hooray, 100%, but they can't click like. They can't double tap on the screen and click like. Like, I don't expect you to like this stuff. It's not like I'm catching fish. All I did was flip the light switch, bro. That's all I did. And it's still not bright enough. It's only halfway lit for one side of the room. Half of half is a quarter, so it's only a quarter of the way lit. Because that side of the room don't get lit up. Even when the light wasn't fucked up like that, it didn't light up. I would keep that side on all the time because it takes forever to light up, and I don't want to be sitting underneath office lights, screwing my mind up. Whatever frequency, whatever that is, whatever shade of light that is. Causes fucking disturbances in your mind. Causes you to not sleep right when you have too much of this light in your face. You know, I've done all these fucking studies. You could track and trace me. And I've done all these fucking studies. I've looked up a lot of this information. And then I don't want to sound like a know-it-all when somebody's telling me some shit I knew way back then, but I can't change nothing about it. You're acting like because I can't change something about it that I don't know about it. So yeah, I know it, but I can't do it. Can you show me another way to do it where it's not totally unfeasible? You know, you're telling me I'm doing it the wrong way, but I've tried it your way before and it doesn't work. This is the way that works. I've tried to do it your way. You don't want to hear me. So I have to start recording myself just to show myself like, oh, I did say that before. You're right. Because I actually, even if I'm not on a recording of saying it to you, I'm on a recording of saying it to myself how I've said it to you and that you don't pay attention. Because I wouldn't be saying that for no reason. You know, I try to appreciate the fact that you're a fucking demon. You know, it's hard to be grateful for that. You don't know how difficult it is. Because when I start saying shit, they don't want to hear it. They'll ignore. You know, they don't want to hear it. I'm telling you now. Even though I'm correct, you could agree with me. They still don't want to hear me. You know why? Because they don't like when I get like this way. Because I do get like a little bit arrogant and I say things in a matter-of-fact way, but I'm very blunt at the same time because I'm not trying to be ring around the rosy routine with you. I'm not trying to do all that. But yeah, but this and it's like I don't care about anything you have to say right now. You know why? Because you lie to me every day. Well, I didn't mean to lie to you. Yeah, but you still lied. You could get into an accident, not mean to get into an accident. You still got into an accident, right? That's why they're not called intentionals, because it's by accident, right? Yeah, I got into an intentional today. The guy cracked into me, so I rammed into his family's car. You know? It's not called an intentional. You know, if there were, it would be a penalty box for you. Because that's the real game right there, is the rat race, the game of life. Y'all motherfuckers should be in a fucking penalty box. Yes, you should. You should be in a fucking penalty box the way you've been treating me. The world. And you act like I have to take it. Otherwise, I'm so toxic. But then when I stop taking it, I mean, when I start taking it and being okay with you being a ball buster, now I'm a little bitch because I let you get away with it, right? Great. Feel great to be a man. In this society. I like being a man. I like being of mankind. But in this society, bro, you're not even allowed to stand up for yourself? So you're allowed to bully me, harass me, troll me, lie about me, steal from me, all this type of shit, but I can't even tell the truth about how I feel. Without a wellness check getting called on me. Like, go figure, bro. Go fuck yourself is how I feel, you know? About a lot of shit. I'm just keeping it real, bro. I just feel that way about a lot of different things. Like, you could go eat a dick and go fuck yourself. That's how I feel about it. Like, oh yeah, that's how dead serious I am about it. Like, I don't want to have negotiations with you. I don't negotiate with terrorists. You're a terrorist to me. You've been stalling me out the whole time I know you. You've been keeping me awake. You've been making me worry. Can I say you're the reason why I want to go get high or drink or anything like that? Why I want to go die? Can I blame you for wanting that sometimes? You know, those things that are bad for me to do. Could I say you're the reason why and start blaming it on you? And no, nobody would. See, everybody sticks up for you when you say that about me. Oh, it must be for a good enough reason. Why you did something dirty. You know, why you do me super greasy. Or why you get to talk to me in some type of way. When I'm sitting there very calm and patient most of the time. Until I get this way and I'm just like, enough, bro. I shouldn't have to explain this stuff to you. You're not a little kid, right? Like, you grew up in the world with me, right? Like, bro, you're not going to be a little kid forever if that's who's talking shit on my page. Like, yeah, I'm letting you do that, you know? I'm allowing you to come to my page and talk shit. That's why I posted on Facebook. I was like, come troll this page. And then, wow, miraculously, somebody started trolling my page. Wow, such a such a surprise, bro. It's almost like I have bad discernment in regards to who actually cares about me, who says they're my friend, and who just wants to make fun of me and see me crying or something like that. Or have a bad ending. They want to see me have a poor ending, you know? That's why I laugh at people. I'm like, oh, I know, you want to see me do evil shit because then I have an evil ending. But I just laugh at you anyway, and I help people out all day, whenever I can. In the littlest ways, bro. I'm not acting like I'm changing your fucking life when I help you. But sometimes that's all it takes is a little bit of love to change your life for the better. And then what? You're going to go back down to hell, dude? That's on you. I don't do that. You know, I don't know what to tell you because I don't do that. I don't sit there wanting to go back towards things that drug me into hell in the first place, you know? That's what I'm trying to say in a polite way, in a calm way, in a nice way, in an angry way. It doesn't matter what kind of way I'm saying it in. You know why? Because they ain't trying to hear me either way. They don't like when I talk like this. Boisterous. They don't like when I have authority behind it, you know, put some bass in my voice. I say it with my chest out. They don't like when I get like this. Because I don't like anybody when I get like this. I don't want to be near anybody when I get like this. Because I don't want to tell you what to do. I know you don't have your best interest at heart. So what makes you think I believe you when you tell me that you have my best interest in mind? Like, bro, you want to poison yourself all day. Badly. And I don't want to. I look for any reason not to smoke because I don't want to. Not really, bro. The dumb behind the cash register telling me something about it. And I felt like going, yeah, I know, bro. I'm a little bit older than you. And I actually had to have real fucking jobs where if I say that stuff to you at the job, if we traded places, right? If you were walking in my shoes and I said that to you, they would harass me because I'm ableist or ageist or sexist or whatever it could be. But they could all bust my balls. Like, I got it, bro. You wonder why people go that way, away from you. Why you'll be crying about racism and all this type of shit, even though you want it to be that way. So you have an excuse to be the way you are. You need an excuse, right? It's not about good enough reason for me why you could just hate somebody for the way they look. Like, all right, you got PTSD, but that person that hurt you, right? Are you a fucking animal? You know better than that, right? That not all humans are the same. Like, I don't, when they try to say not all women are like that, I feel like, oh, I know, bro. You just expose yourself for being like that. I know not all women are like that. Why are you offended by the word slut if you're not a fucking sloot? You know, why are you offended by the word thief if you're not stealing something? Shit, bro. Everybody else should be offended that you're defending thievery, you know? Everybody else should be offended that you're defending promiscuity. Everybody else should be offended by it too. Oh, would you want your daughter acting like that? Would you want your son falling for one of those types of girls who are very promiscuous and can get him sick? Would you like that for your son? Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Would you like if the person you fell in love with was going wherever they want? Would you like that? Would you like if somebody agreed to be your spouse and then you just have to sit there watching them, be just friends with them for however many years? Would you be okay with that? No, but if I ditched her, if I would have dissed her and said, fuck you, and then ditched her and never talked to her again, you'd say I'm a toxic dude. Now, wouldn't you? Even though I'm not nude most of the time, I'm not leaving women with babies that they shouldn't be taking care of. I'm not doing that to women. This is why you shouldn't call me toxic. Like, you idolize toxic shit, and then you try to dehumanize actual masculinity because it sounds like it's corny. Well, the guy has a voice like this. How's he actually masculine compared to the guy talking to you like this who'll fuck your bitch and leave her with kids and then go do whatever the fuck he wants in his Bugatti? You understand that shit? Don't act like I'm a hater of people, bro. I'm acting like you're a fucking hater and you don't know what masculine is. You're the ones acting like a fucking baby when somebody cries a little bit. Like a dude is not supposed to cry about anything. Oh, I guess you were never a little boy. I'm not saying to cry publicly for no reason. But if I'm keeping it to myself and you notice me dropping tears, you're the one trying to point it out to everybody else. Oh, what's the matter? You crying? You know, you want somebody to feel bad and I don't. That's the difference of you and I. Is I don't want you to feel. I'm not saying that dude is horrible. I'm saying look at who you're talking to. He could speak truth all day. I'm not saying he's a liar. I'm not saying he's guilty of anything. I'm saying it's toxic. You go after toxic bad boy chasing Chad, but the guy that will stay back, hold himself back to be with you, right? The guy that will forgive you of your past, that's a simp. Even though he's staying with you, consoling you, being a friend to you, not trying to take advantage of you. You make it so that dudes, you make it so that we feel as though we might as well go be that way. Just toxic on you, using you for your body. You know, tampering with your soul, basically. Because that's who you go after, bro. That's who you like. You love Andrew Tate, you know? You don't like the dude catching a fish. You say that guy's a bit, he's trying to, hey, that guy's trying to exist over there. Let's call him names. And then put false idols on a pedestal all day because they're rich. The guy's rich. Why don't you like him? Do you think he's the things they say he's guilty of? It's like, I'm not accusing anybody of anything, right? You got this narrative in your head that everybody who doesn't like that is on the left. Woke, fake liberalism. Like, you know, anybody who goes against this shit is like an offended baby. That's your narrative in your head. Like, I never liked that guy, but I can admit when bro has a point. That's the thing I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm actually masculine. I can admit when a dude is right, even if I don't fucking like him. I can admit when a woman is correct, even if I don't really agree with her. I'm like, yeah, she's correct about that. You should listen to your mother. That's what I was told to do. Listen to your mother, even if she's wrong. I'd be like, yeah, I am, and she's wrong about it. I am listening to my mom, and she's wrong. You're wrong, too, and I don't trust you. I don't trust anybody who tries to give me the wrong advice or seems like they have zero clue what to do. Right? Because when I ask you for advice, you just shrug your shoulders at me anyway. So why should I care about anything you say? You know, when I'm asking you for a piece of advice or opinions on something, you act like, I don't know, you think I'm going to get offended when you're already offended. Because you don't want to give the real answer. You know why? I got to get away from you. And you, and you, and you, and you, and all these people that make me feel like I'm cancer on myself. Because I'm not doing anything wrong to you. I'm not trying to steal from you. I'm not trying to take advantage of you. I'm not trying to lie about you. I'm not trying to grift on you. None of this. You know what I'm trying to do? Go catch a fish. You know what I don't want? Somebody trying to kiss me without permission. That's what I don't want. It doesn't, am I just bitching about it? Doesn't matter what happened to me, why I feel that way. You shouldn't, no matter what happened to me, right? Can I say something happened to me and then act like it's okay for me to go doing that? Because something happened to me in the past. So I could go kissing you without permission, touching your body, doing whatever I want because somebody traumatized me back in the day. So either way, I'm correct that you shouldn't be doing things like that without permission on me or anybody else. You know, you shouldn't be making them feel uncomfortable and acting like they're so toxic for telling you no. Yo, the guy's gay because he told you no, right? That's like if I called a girl a hoe because she don't want to go on a date with me. Make it make sense, bro. I can't even afford to take you out on a date, bitch. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if you 28 or 36 or 19. Like, it's all about your personality. If you chill and you're not going to give me problems, you're going to bring me peace, guess what? We could vibe out. If you're going to bring drama on the internet, mistrust in the sheets, anger towards me, like if you're going to be bringing this stuff around me that I don't need, then you could go break somebody else's boundary and go fuck off and be for the streets.